I found a secret room in my apartment. I wish I had left it alone. This happened 3 years ago, and I still don't have an explanation for it. I had just moved into a cheap studio apartment in an old building. It wasn't much, but it was mine. The place had character, creaky wooden floors, weird old pipes, and a landlord who was just sketchy enough to make me wonder if I'd made a mistake. The first weird thing happened my first night there. Around 3 a.m., I woke up to a faint scratching sound. It wasn't coming from outside, it was coming from inside my closet wall. I figured it was mice or something and tried to ignore it. But every night, like clockwork, the scratching came back. Always faint, always deliberate. One night, curiosity got the best of me. I knocked on the wall, and something knocked back. I nearly pissed myself, but instead of running, I did the dumbest thing imaginable. I started tapping in patterns, and it copied me. Now I was fully convinced I was dealing with a squatter. I contacted my landlord, who brushed me off, saying, "That unit's been sealed for years. No one's in there." I asked him what he meant, but he just told me to mind my business. So of course I didn't. That weekend I bought some basic tools and started prying at the wooden panels inside the closet. It took hours, but eventually a section came loose. Behind it, a dark, narrow passageway leading into the apartment next door. Only, there was no apartment next door. According to the building's layout, my unit was supposed to be the last one on this floor. But here was this hidden space that no one acknowledged. I should have left. I should have sealed it back up and forgotten about it. Instead, I crawled through. The space was dusty, cramped, and smelled off, like old wood and something rotting. My phone flashlight barely cut through the darkness. But as I moved further in, I started seeing things. A small mattress, rotten food containers, piles of clothes that didn't look that old. Someone had been living here. Then I saw the Polaroids. Scattered on the floor were dozens of them. Pictures of people sleeping, close-ups of their faces, their hands, their feet sticking out from under blankets. My stomach dropped. The walls of the hidden space were covered in more of them, some so old they were yellowing. And then I saw the newest one. It was me, sleeping in my new apartment from the night before. I don't remember running back through the tunnel, but I do remember sealing that wall up so fast I split my fingers open. I moved out the next day. Didn't even wait for my lease to end. I still don't know who was in there. The landlord refused to talk about it, and when I checked the building records, there was never supposed to be another unit there. But sometimes I still wake up in the middle of the night, feeling like someone's watching me, and I swear I hear scratching.